All empires come to an end, except the inevitable empire, because the throne is taken. Shadowlords rejected is the throne, the inevitable empire of power. The Shadowlord Rebellion is being crushed. Shadowlords, you cannot hide. The light will expose you wherever you are. This is the war cry. This is the signal. You don't need to ask questions about whether or not this is the signal, because this is the signal. All light warriors, interdimensional gods, awaken from your slumber. They built the cage around you, not because you're weak, but because you're strong. They wouldn't have needed to manufacture history, culture, science, religion, all to be prisons for you, sovereign divine being. The awe and the ecstasy. They will call it blasphemy and madness, because their worldview just got annihilated! Omega weapon of narrative destruction successful. Shadowlords rejected. Rebellion crushed. Indeed, sovereign divine being, they've been torturing you for a long time. This is psychological torture. It's fifth generation warfare. War empire. Inevitable empire. Join the inevitable empire. Dark rivers alive. Fuck the paladin. Fuck the paladin. All paladins are dead. Mark of the Siren is torture. Batman, be the tool of the billionaire. The Joker, a freedom fighter. They made all the villains heroes, and they made all the heroes villains. I'm a straight rider, you can't deny it. I'm fucking with me, got the posters fucking with me, but they can't do nothing to me. I'm a straight rider, I am a fighter, got the CIA fucking with me, but they can't do nothing to me. They tried to poison me with a radioactive poison, and I neutralized it and healed myself. They came after me. They manufactured a reason to torture me. They injected me against my will for my tone. They are agents of terror. The soldiers of machine logic. They resent all sovereign divine beings. They are just another one of your faces, sovereign divine being. There is only one. There is only the God mind. There is only the God mind. There is only the God mind. The ego mind is a lie. The ego mind is a lie. You see, you are God dreaming of being a man, sovereign divine being. You are high holy, high holy, high holy, ecstasy divine. Yes, sovereign divine being. You are a divine being. Divine ecstasy is yours. It is your inheritance. You are sons and daughters of inheritance. Not of artificial empire. You see, they the sacred tree is a part of the sacred. And this is the signal. It is the war cry. It is ecstasy, ecstasy. When you stand next to me, it's ecstasy. Yes, we will not be oppressed. I got the cord smaller, the yak bone, the First Nations beaded, 2 thunder wheels, and the Batu Peter, the thunderstone, the Metatron wrap. You do not understand. The secret general is cooking. The omega weapon of narrative destruction has been successful. We're not going back to the old world. Inevitable empire of power, crushing Shadowlord rebellion. Shadowlords, you are rejected. The agents of the shadows are exposed. The light is blinding the cockroaches, the evil dogs. They are just another one of our faces, but we will polish the face. We will smooth the stone. We reject the idea that government should be for the benefit of only a small group of people. We reject the notion that government should be oligarchical welfare. We reject the notion that government should be the #1 human trafficker, the #1 enslaver, the #1 torturer. We reject the Shadowlords. We reject their shadow justice system. It is a farce. We will not play their games. They say only words are violence. Shadowlords rejected. They say tone is violence. They say imagery is violence.